Hi guys, Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, you guys, I'm coming at you with a spring look makeup video. And the star of the show today is going to be the soft pinks. And let me show you. The soft pinks shadow palette from Dollar Tree. Okay. Okay, it's the Beauty Intuition is what this palette is called, is what this line is called. And this one is called Soft Pinks. It is gorgeous, you guys. I thought this was going to be way too light for me. I love it. So this is going to do a spring look out of this. You can get this at Dollar Tree right now. Some people are having, I'm going to start with getting on my foundation. Some people are having a hard time finding it. Go to more than one Dollar Tree. Try $2, $3, $4 trees. I know that sounds crazy, but it's worth it to get these palettes. There's a bunch of different ones, and I'm going to be doing different looks with all the different palettes. And today we're going to use as much Dollar Tree makeup as I can, okay? So this I'm going to use for my foundation. This is CoverGirl True Blend. CoverGirl True Blend. I got this from Dollar Tree, believe it or not. And I also got this in D6. It's a pretty much perfect color. I have to lighten it up a little bit. I also got D7. You can use this to contour. I'm not going to use this today to contour, but you can buy one shade deeper. No matter what skin tone you are, buy one shade deeper, and that can be for contouring, okay? For chiseling out forehead, cheeks, and all of that. But I'm not going to use this today. But these are at Dollar Tree, and they are still here and there at Dollar Tree. So if these are your colors, pick them up. And then Pamela from Pamela's World, she found a bunch of the Cream Shop a long time ago. Not a long time ago, a few months ago. And she sent me this in Happy Mail. So I mix a little bit into here. So let me start that now. What happened is that since the pandemic, I lightened up at like a half a shade. So I'm in between shades, so I have to mix now. I never used to have to mix. So I did that much of that first one, that CoverGirl, and then the Cream Shop, I just added a little bit. And I'm going to use, I love a makeup brush, and I'm going to use today this stippling one by e.l.f. They had sold these last year or the year before. I think it's been a couple of years. But I'm pretty sure you can still get this like at Target or whatever. But $1.25, I picked up a ton of them. So it's on my hand. I'm going to mix it on my hand. And I'm going to start applying. I love a brush. I have even a fancier brush I like using by, who is this by? It's this one here. I'll read it in a second. I have to put my readers on and get my foundation on. And it's a really, really nice brush too. I really like that brush a lot. But this is a brush I know that a lot of people can get. It's affordable. It's good. So, and this is an e.l.f. stippling brush is what it's called. And if you got these a couple years ago when they were selling them at Dollar Tree, they had a bunch of e.l.f. brushes a year and a half ago. I knew those would not last, so I stocked on those. I just look at my mirror over here on the side a little bit just to make sure. And I always do everything in a V. Let me just make sure everything's blended. Like I said, I like a makeup brush a lot better than a sponge, at least right now. Now, as I'm saying that, I bought a sponge in an ice cream cone. It looks like an ice cream cone, where that's the handle. So I do want to try that. I got that at Dollar Tree recently. You guys have probably seen it. Okay, this is a conceal palette by BYS. I'm going to use that. And again, this is a little gift from Pamela from some Happy Mail. Hey Pamela, I'll put Pamela's link below. You guys got to check her out. She's the Dollar Tree queen, I call her. And she lives back east. And I swear back east, you guys think I get makeup here? Back east, they be getting the makeup. they get the makeup. Okay, let's go ahead and do some highlighting. I'm going to use this color here and that color, and I mix the two of them for underneath my eye and for everywhere that I want to highlight. And this is the thing I want to say. If you're a woman of color, and I think anyone's skin tone, when I give this advice, try not to go too light, because you can start looking like a ghost. And especially women of color, we can really start looking ghostly if we get too light with our under eye concealer or when we highlight our face. Okay, I'm gonna do my nose now. Let me make sure that you guys can see me. Okay, and I'm using this. These I got at Dollar Tree. Aren't they fabulous? Look how small they are. They are just perfect. And I'm gonna apply some up here. I love this little sponge. Now, I just said I don't like a sponge, but I love this little sponge. Not that I don't like a sponge for my foundation. I just really love a foundation brush or that stippling brush. And I'm going to put some here. Okay? And you know what? Let's just put a little bit right here. In that little Cupid's bow area. Okay? Just looking to make sure I got everything. We can do our nose just a little bit more. And I always put some right here. Okay, so we have here, under the eyes, nose. We're going to create a nice contoured nose. And let's blend some things out. I'm going to use another stippling brush from e.l.f. Here's another stippling brush. And we are going to, well, actually, first I'm going to stick with this one, this little sponge. And they have these at Dollar Tree, at least my Dollar Trees right now. So keep an eye out for those. If you like, oh, I like that idea of using that. It really is nice to blend out and to apply your makeup in those little areas, like under the eye. And I go all the way up to create, because I'm 55, you guys. I just turned 55 March 18th. And that's to create, you know, everything's falling now, so we got to lift everything. And then I'm going to go down the center of the nose, okay, and in here with this. Now I'm going to use my stippling brush. This is another stippling brush. I 3 stippling brushes on the go. One for foundation, one for contouring, and one for highlighting. So this is my highlighting one. And let's blend that in on the chin, and let's blend it on up here. Okay, so I'm gonna get another, I have another one of these little sponges, and we're gonna go into the darkest color on the contour palette, which is that one. And when you contour, so when you highlight like I just did, you want to go a shade lighter. Some people go 2 shades lighter. I would go 1 shade lighter. For contouring, you want to go a shade or 2 darker, okay? This is to start chiseling out your face. So I'm going to use the darkest one, like I said, right there. Okay, I'm going to go all the way around. I go my forehead. I go down the sides, all the way around the forehead, down the sides, and then under the chin. This is to give you a nice chiseled chin. And I always contour my face. Even if I'm not going to do eyeshadow that day, I still contour and highlight and get my palette, my face looking good. And then it doesn't matter if I don't have eyeshadow on. Mascara, eyeliner, and some blush. Okay, and then I'm going to chisel out my nose. So come from here, bam, here, bam, a little bit underneath, okay, and then we can blend it out with the same sponge. And you know, blend it all out on this nose, all on this side. Make sure you leave that little area, that highlight area down in the middle. And that's how you're going to create a really nice contour snatched nose. If you don't want your nose to be snatched, don't do it then. Be like, what if I don't want a snatched nose? Well, you don't gotta have one if you don't want one. Okay, and then this is, figure out those later. This is my my stippling brush I use for contouring, and then we're just gonna buff this out. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't contour my cheekbones. What the heck? I knew there was something. You know, it's weird when you're talking to be remembering everything. And I still always go in the shape of a V there. And that chisels that out. We gotta chisel out my cheeks. What am I doing? Same little sponge. Now, this is a new trick I learned recently, and I forgot his name. Anyway, you go underneath the cheekbone and go up. See that? Underneath the cheekbone and go up. There we go. And then you take this and you just go down. I'm doing it heavier than I normally do so you guys can see. So it goes up and then this part goes down. Oh, my nose. Excuse me, guys. Oh, my nose is itching. And go up. So it's like you're carving out a cheekbone. And then this goes down like that. See? Oh, you can see better on that side. Okay, so then let's start blending it out. I kind of bring this back a little bit because I don't want to keep going up. So I kind of bring that back. So let's just blend that in with this. And I blend it in with the same little blender. The reason I kind of go back right here is just so I don't keep going up, you know. So that's how I blend that back. I blend it going back like that. And then blend this down here. And that just carves out those cheeks really, really good. Okay. I want to itch my nose so bad. All right. Next, we're going to do powder. Okay, we're going to use a Bare Minerals powder. I haven't found any powder successfully at Dollar Tree for myself to match my skin tone well. So anyway, and I just found one at Ulta. Oh my God, I just bought it the other day because Ulta has a 40 to 50% off sale right now. Go check that out. But the Ulta brand, they finally make, they used to only make up to like medium tones. Now they have all the darker skin tone colors for the foundations and all that. And they've always had great eyeshadows and blushes and all that. So I bought the powder yesterday. I'm looking for the foundation stick in my color. So I have to call around because everyone's out. But it is like luxurious. So I can't wait to get that because I am hitting pan on this. So I actually do need it. I'm using this beautiful rose brush for my powder brush. I love it, you guys. They sold these at the beginning of the year for Valentine's. And I bought a crap load, as people know who watch my Dollar Tree hauls. I bought a crap load of them because I like displaying them on my makeup table and also for beauty baskets, giveaways, all of that. I'm going to leave a little bit of powder in my thing in case we need a powder afterwards. I do a very light powdering because I am 55 years old and I like to keep as much moisture on my face. Oh, really quickly, before I started this whole look, I should have talked about what I did. I cleansed my face and I put on a serum. I make my own serum and my own moisturizer and my own cleanser. I put the serum on and then I put my moisturizer on, which is a raw organic shea butter moisturizer that I make. Someday I'll talk about how to make all that. And I don't put on a primer because I don't want to mess with that moisturization on my face. My makeup seems to stay fine. I'm more concerned about keeping moisture in my skin. So that's why I don't use a primer. Okay, because some primers will dry out your skin, some do, some don't. I don't want to mess with it. I want to put my skincare on and be done with that and feel moisturized. Okay. Next, eyes. Do my eyebrows. My eyebrows are a really simple thing because I have pretty good eyebrows. See, they're there. I have pretty good eyebrows. I never plucked them all out or anything. So, what I use is, I got this from Dollar Tree a while back. Last year. They were selling these sticks. And what kind of sticks are they? I'm just looking to see. It's an eyeshadow stick. It's a name brand. I think it was Revlon. I can't remember. It's an eyeshadow stick. So it goes on like kind of like a cream, and then it dries, and it's smudge proof. Pretty much smudge proof. And I just take it. It's in black. And and if you're going to use black, because I don't see, okay, my eyebrows are black. They're not brown. So some people use dark brown, but I don't understand that because I need to match what my hairs are, right? So I just use black, but I don't go like this and draw it on. I just feather it, barely touch it, and just feather it, just to fill in any little area. So I'm not going like this, like a crayon. I'm just feathering it on and not getting myself too dark at all. See? Because some people said that they're scared. But I think if you're a woman of color, you have a darker skin tone, and you have black hairs, I always do it. I think you're going to be just fine. Okay, so that, and then I use my spoolie again, and I just go like this. See? And look how natural it looks. But anyone, if you don't have that, you can use a stick, a eyeshadow and a stick, and it comes out. Remember, it's a little not wet, but you know, it's a little bit moisturizing, and then it dries to a powder. I think it's a great thing to fill in your brows. And you guys, don't worry if you don't have everything that I'm using. Be inspired by techniques, be inspired by colors. And then this is also, I do these videos with the Dollar Tree products so you can know that to try these things out when you see them. Not everybody has everything at the same time, but if you see it, like, oh yeah, Angela did that and it's a good product. So you'll know about the products when you find them or if you see them in your stores. Okay, next we're going to use the eyeshadow palette. Soft pinks for that spring look. I'm excited. You know, before we do that, let's put our blush on. Let's put our blush and our highlighter on. So the blush I'm going to use is a Milani one. Is it Milani? I love these blushes. I think it's Milani. Yeah, it's Milani in number 2. Rose something. Yeah, it's Milani in Rose something, but number 2. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just phenomenal. This can work on my skin tone, to a really light skin, to a darker skin tone than me. It's a beautiful blush. Then I love this blush brush. I got this from Dollar Tree. Remember this collection? I love it. I still use these. And I like to start my blush from here and go down. And then let's go ahead and throw our highlighter on right now also. And then we'll do the eyeshadow. Highlighter, where is it? Just a second. My highlighter is right in front of me. You know you can't see what's in unless it's in front of your face. This is Hard Candy. This was also at Dollar Tree a couple years ago. And Pamela sent this to me. And I love it. So I'm going to take this color and that color and mix those two together for my highlight. So let me just show you again with it open. This and that. I mix them together on my fan brush. And just lightly go right here, here, and here. I don't put highlighter here anymore. I have enough light here with when I put my contour or my highlighter with the concealer palette. When I put that up there, that highlighted my forehead enough that I don't need to do that. I think as I've gotten older, it just looks weird. Okay, and then we're going to come here with the nose. Oh, and there's another thing I want to do. I wasn't going to do it, but we're going to do it. And I use this brush. This I got somewhere. I can't even tell you guys where I got this brush. But if you can get your hands on one of these, this is the perfect thing to highlight the nose. We're going to make a, let me grab this. I showed this on a shorts video, and we're going to do like a little Cupid's nose. So I'm using this dark brown, and what you probably want to do is go a shade darker. I go a shade darker, and this is a dark brown lip liner, okay? Or you can use an eyeliner, whatever matches you, like a shade darker than your skin tone, and just going around, making a little circle. Now you don't have to do this. This is being very extra, okay? But I like it. Okay, see that little circle? And then just blend in with your finger, just to blend it so it doesn't look like a drawn circle. And go underneath it. And this gives you that little Cupid nose. If it's something you want. If you're like, girl, I do not like that. Girl, don't do it then. And that's another thing. Honestly, take what you want from what I'm doing and leave the rest. Just do what you want and leave the rest. Again, I'm going to take my highlighter and just go back over things real quick. Go down, go to where that circle began, and then hit right here. See? Love it. You can also take this and hit right here too. Just that little corner color. I don't always do that, but it adds a little something something to you. Okay, now we're going to go on to eyeshadows. Okay, so what we're going to do is this is how we're going to create, what colors we're going to use to create this spring look in the palette. We're going to use this color here. Okay. I'm going to, believe it or not, use this pink. I would have never thought I could wear that. Never. And then this color right here. This is going to go on the contour. This is going to go on my lid. And that's going to go on here. Okay. So now that you know what colors I'm using. These colors in these palettes, I don't care which one you use, are so much more pigmented than you think they are. They're phenomenal. So I always take, these brushes you can get at Dollar Tree. These are Wet n Wild. I love these eyeshadow brushes. I apply, for most of my eyeshadows, I apply in the crease first, heavy. And then I'll go here, apply a little more, and then go like this. And then I'll do the V, and just by pouncing, I'll do my V. Get a little bit more. Now I do a heavier makeup look. Do you have to do it this heavy? Absolutely not. I put some in here, and then I get a lot of it in the crease heavy, and then I finish it off right there like that, and then I get a little bit more, and I go again heavy, and then I windshield wipe. And if you want to be able to do this windshield wipe, when you do that, it really blends out your eyeshadow nice. You need this brush right here from Dollar Tree. It's fabulous. And they pretty much always have them by Wet n Wild. Just because something's expensive doesn't mean that it's the best eyeshadow brush. Like I use both. Like, I mean, for example, real quick, I'll just show you. I have, for my foundation, I use that e.l.f. stipple brush. But I also have this foundation brush, which was expensive as all get out. What is it called? I think it's by It Cosmetics. Heavenly Luxe It Cosmetics. See? I love this brush. This to put on my foundation and this to put on my concealer. I absolutely love it. But you do not, and that was like 30 bucks, 40 bucks, something like that. You do not have to spend that much money to get a good brush. And you can see I use high and low. So I think it's the way to go. Because I don't think it's necessary to spend more than you have to. I couldn't believe this color is so light, but it has like, it has shimmer in it. It's really, really pretty. I might mix this other thing with it. Just a second. Let me see if I want to mix this in here. Yeah, I do. Okay, so I would never think to do this, but it works out so nice. See this pink color right there? I put that on, and then I take this light color, which I never thought I would ever use, and I put it over it. And I don't know what these colors are made out of, but there's something that's, there's an aurora borealis to them, which I know sounds weird. Look, see? You would never think that color looked like that. You would think that color was way too light. So it really pays, I'm just redoing my V a little bit. It really pays to swatch all of your eyeshadows, because you do not know how an eyeshadow really looks until you swatch it. And then I'm going to put this color here for my brow bone. Now I'm going to show you something. This is what okay, that color right there seems a little dark for my brow bone. It works out perfect for my brow bone. I only like to go like a shade or two lighter on my brow bone. I think for women of color, I definitely would go only a shade or two lighter, because is this the one I want to use? Let me just make sure what I'm doing. Or did I mix that with something? Just a second, guys. I might have mixed these two. Did I? Just a second, I gotta test something out. Or did I use this? I might have used this. Nope, I didn't use that. Okay. Just a second. Let me wipe this off. All right, I figured out what I did, because I just did this look yesterday. I just used, right now, I mixed this color and this color here. This and this. I go back and forth with my brush, like, where is it? A little bit of this, 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 and then I put it up here. And it makes the perfect brow color for me. I think sometimes, especially women of color or anybody with a darker skin tone, if you go too light with your brow bone color, it starts looking pasty and white. Oh, and that's another thing. This is just all my opinions. You don't have to agree with them, but this is how I think. How long I've been doing my makeup? Since I was 16 and I'm 54. When you put on your under eye concealer or highlighter here, your under eye concealer, I do not bake with a lighter, like a shade or two lighter than my skin tone. It starts giving you a raccoon look. And I've seen women with darker skin tones, even on TV, and you can tell. It looks horrible. So what I do is I do a shade or two lighter when I put my highlighter underneath, or my concealer underneath my eyes. But when I powder, I don't put a shade or two lighter. I use my same skin tone and just go over my whole face. Even where I've put my concealer here, and it just melts everything together and doesn't get it too light. It's already going to be lighter, and it's already going to give you that lighter look. It's already going to be lighter because you put a shade or two lighter under here. But when you use one powder that matches your face over the whole thing, it just blends everything together, and everything blends, and you still look lighter under here, but not like a raccoon. Okay, now that I've just given that whole spiel, but look at my eyes. Like I said, I am so shocked by this palette. I would have never thought this palette could give me this beautiful, pretty spring look on my eyes. Crazy. Okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this off camera because it takes a little bit of time. I'm going to use my black eyeliner, liquid eyeliner. I get this at the indoor swap meet. I love it. It's called... I love the brush and I love the formula. I can't read what it says. Can you guys see that? It has a horse on it. Anyway, get yourself a liquid eyeliner. I love liquid eyeliner. I am going to use the Ioni black eyeliner pencil. I love this eyeliner pencil. The only thing I don't like about it is that you don't, you can't sharpen it or it doesn't twist up. So once you're done, you're done. So I kind of go through these way too fast. I also have an e.l.f. black eyeliner that I love, and I use that too. Today I didn't pull it, but it just looks just like this. And I got it at Dollar Tree last year, and I bought like 5 or 6 of them. But they were e.l.f. So the e.l.f. liner with a sharpener on the end for your lower lashes, I love also. So I'm using this on the lower, like a kohl black eyeliner on the bottom. I'm using the liquid on the top. I find a liquid on the top is a lot nicer because it seems like when I use this, it skips too much. And when I use the marker, the black marker, it seems to skip too much. But a liquid eyeliner, I love that. And then the black kohl liner on the bottom. And then my other thing I love is Ioni Dramatic Lash in the fat tube. They have 2 different tubes, a skinnier tube and a fat tube. Get the Ioni fat tube. This is like the Better Than Sex mascara. It's nice and thick. Look at the brush. Look at that fat brush. And I've used the Better Than Sex. I use that for years. I found this, and this is my new one. I bought 5 or 6 tubes of this because I don't want to run out in case they change the formula or I can't find it. This right here, I love. It's in a little, for one, it's pink. I use this on my lower because the fat brush gets in the way on my lower, so I do use a different one on my lower. It's volumizing mascara. I got it from Dollar Tree at Valentine's, at the when they're selling Valentine's stuff. I got it there. And this is basically almost the same formula as this. And it's not Ioni. I don't know what brand it is. You know, I think I have a, yeah, because I have some other ones. Here it is. This is the packaging that it came in. And it says 3 times the volume. And who's it by? Oh, it is Beauty Intuitions. Okay, so this is Beauty Intuitions. Rich color, all day wear, smudge proof formula, 3 times volume. So it's Beauty Intuitions. So for me, this is my duo right now. I love the Ioni Black, Beauty Intuitions for the top lashes, bottom lashes, liquid black mascara for the top, for the top lashes, bottom lashes. I use the Ioni Black, like kohl eyeliner. Okay, so I'm gonna do all that off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, so I put on my my liquid eyeliner on the top. Okay, then I use the Ioni black crayon eyeliner on the bottom. Okay, and I also went into my waterline here, like right here, that waterline. I went into that. I always do, and I go heavy. Look how heavy I go. I'm not saying you have to go heavy like me. I'm from the 80s, 90s. It's just the way we learned how to do things. The Ioni mascara in the fat tube. I did 2 coats. I do 3 usually. We might hit another coat while I'm on here with you guys. And then 2 to 3 coats of this one. This is Ioni, and this one is Beauty Intuition on the bottom. Because the brush, the formula is very similar, nice and thick and rich. This is like the Better Than Sex mascara. It's super thick and rich, like the Better Than Sex and that big wand. But I like, this also is nice and thick. The brush is just smaller, and I need a smaller brush to do my lower lashes. I didn't used to. I think it's because I can't see, because I'm 55. So, okay, let's do lips now. We're going to do a really pretty neutral lip. I am going to use this e.l.f. liner. Let me see if I can tell you the color. Let me show you what it looks like. And I got this again. They had a bunch of e.l.f. like last year or the year before, and I bought a bunch of these. And it's like a very tawny color. It's that perfect tawny, natural, neutral lip color. Okay, that's the color there. It is for me anyway. So that's, I'm going to leave my glasses on. So that's what I'm going to line my lips. And when I line my lips, when I do the top, I do not hit the Cupid's bow. I go straight over. Like, let me show you. Oh, I need to sharpen this. Let me sharpen this really quick. You guys, this is driving me nuts. That wood is hitting my lips, and I'm about to freak out. Okay. All right, so I like to just, right here, line all the way around, come all the way up. So you didn't see me, I didn't go like this and hit that Cupid's bow. If you keep it and pass right over the Cupid's bow, you're creating yourself more lip. So you're making a nice fuller lip. When you take it and define the Cupid's bow, that's taken the fullness from your mouth. I learned that from this one guy. I can't think of his name. Anyway, it's not what I learned it from someone on YouTube. So that just gives you a nicer, fuller lip. And I did a shorts on that. Okay, you don't have to do it, but I learned that trick from somebody, a famous makeup artist. Can't think of his name. And I was like, I love that idea. Then, this is not a Dollar Tree lip. It's an Ulta Beauty, which I just got. Right now, they have 40% off, 40 to 50% off at Ulta. So if you want some Ulta stuff or anything in Ulta, go now. It's time to stock. So this color is gorgeous. What is the color called? Oh, I should have brought my thing here because now I can't even see the color. Let me just see if I can't. I think it... You know what? I'll put the name of the color down below. Sorry, guys. I can't read it. I should have brought my little magnifying mirror. Do I have my magnifying mirror in here? Just one second. I might have it. Okay, I just ran and got my magnifying mirror. I love this little thing, and it lights up too. Let me look at the bottom of it so I can tell you. Okay, it is called, well, the number is 310. So if you're looking for it, there is a name on it. Can I read the name? Okay, on the packaging it said a name, but anyway, it's 310. So if you want this exact color, it's the Ulta brand. It's the Ulta Beauty brand, and it's 310. And I went and got this yesterday because I don't have any pink lipsticks anymore. I got rid of them a long time ago. And I'm like, for this look, I need a pretty pink lipstick. Plus, I wanted to go to the Ulta 40 to 50% off sale. And I bought some great stuff. I'm gonna be doing a haul video on it. I wanted a really neutral, pretty pink look. So this is it. And a lot of times I throw on a lip gloss, but I'm not gonna throw on a lip gloss. I love the way this just looks. So I used this e.l.f. pencil here in just a real pretty neutral type of color. Neutral for me, okay? And then I used, what did I say, 310? Yeah, 310. And look how pretty that is. Isn't that a pretty color? I absolutely love it. So I think we have our whole look down. You know what? Let's throw in one more coat of mascara. I'll just do that on here with you guys on the top. Let me turn to my mirror that has the 10 times magnification or whatever the heck it is. All I know is it helps me see. There we go. I love 3 coats of mascara. I only have 2 coats on the bottom, but just for time's sake. And then let me put my hair in the front, then I'll be right back and I'll show you. Oh, one other thing I want to talk to you guys about, because I know a lot of you guys use bronzer. I don't use bronzer. Let me tell you why. My color, like my foundation colors, always are warm, okay? Because look how much warmth is in my skin. So I already have warmth. So putting bronzer on will just look crazy on me because I'm already warm. Whenever like I have any, whatever the number on the foundation bottle is, it always is whatever so-and-so color warm, so-and-so color warm. It's always warm. So I already have all that warmth in my skin. That's why I don't use bronzer. But remember when I did my contouring, when I put the contour all the way around here, I created that look under the cheeks, chiseled out my chin, did the side of my nose, you can use your contour for that if you contour. I know a lot of women use their bronzer as their contour, and they just double duty it. So, so those same techniques I showed you, you can use that, and use your bronzer, or you can use a contour. You can use a contour palette like I did. Either way, but that's it. This is the look. Hope you guys like it. Let me know what you guys think. Keep an eye out at Dollar Tree for all of the palettes. Don't just get the soft pink one. That's what this looks like. Get them all. There was they sold 2 or 3 of them at the beginning, like the middle of last year, and then just recently they've had these all over everywhere. If you can't find them, and pick them all up, because I wasn't going to pick up all of these, but I did, and I'm so glad I did. Pick them all up. They're very rich in pigment. The pigments are very rich. They fit all skin tones. They're creamy. They're not creamy like creamy, but they're not powdery. They don't have a bunch of fallout. The pigmentation is good. They go for all skin tones, all different types of skin tones. I was shocked, especially like the Moody Neutrals, and there's another one. There's other ones. They're even deeper. Those are beautiful too. So just pick up all the palettes, go home, swatch them, because you will be shocked how much pigmentation is in these palettes and how beautiful they are. I absolutely love them. So let me know how you like this look. If you're looking forward to spring, if you've used these palettes, if you're looking for these palettes, comment all that below. Okay, that's it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys. You guys, I just ended the video, but I'm popping back on because I wanted to share one thing that I did not do at the end. A lot of people use setting spray. I learned this trick from, she was on Dynasty. What is her name? Joan something from Dynasty. Anyway, I was watching her do her makeup, and she did, and at that time they didn't have setting sprays like in the 80s, at least I don't think so. And Joan Collins. But what she did at the end to set her makeup, to get that powdery look away, also to kind of diffuse the face, like if you got heavy-handed anywhere, and it just really sets your makeup, gets rid of the powder look, and diffuses anything that you want too heavy on. You take a tissue, fold it up, and just pat your face. And just pat your face. And it just diffuses everything. And you could even do it over your cheeks. I like the way my cheeks, well, I'm going to do it right here. I like how my cheeks look, so I don't want to do too much on my cheeks. Look at that. And it just set the makeup, diffused it a little bit, softened it a little bit, and took away any of that powder look. And that's without using a finishing mist afterwards. Just wanted to pop back on there and let you guys know about that. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.